let's start talking about week one. There's a conversation about who the starting quarterback in Chicago is going to be and how there's no announcement just yet. Who do you expect to see out there a couple Sundays from now, Coach?
That's a great question. I think they're doing a good job of either playing it close or they're still in their evaluation process. We'll find out if we don't know until game time. We'll certainly figure it out, but we'll prepare for all the different options. If you got any good resources or tips, let me know. If you can get somebody over there and find out what's going on, that'd be great.
I think it's going to be Trubisky. I mean, I really think so. I think you're going to see Mitchell.
Okay.
Out there, Matt.
All right, I'm going to mark you down for that one.
Well, I know you got a pencil back there, ready to mark it down. Do you have that pencil right now? Literally, I mean, you have it there right now.
I do actually.
Right,
I absolutely do. I've actually got 4 or 5 of them in front of me at the moment.
So use the most sharp one because that is, in fact, indicative of my sharpness. It's going to be Trubisky. I think you should write that one down.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's what we're going with.
Does it?
It's obviously interesting that we're starting the season so soon, but we're still, just finishing up training camp and trying to do everything we can here to get ourselves ready to go. It's been a short, interesting training camp. As a coach, I'm kind of getting that feeling like, did we get everything in? Are we good? Are we really ready for the season?
Yep.
And certainly there's a lot of questions, but I guess everybody's in the same boat. Everyone's trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I mean, with no preseason games, right? I mean, right now, I think would probably be, if I'm not mistaken, the final Thursday week 4 preseason games, where you'd be sitting in a room, I imagine, as you will be over the weekend, figuring out your final 53-man. How are you going to do that without having to see guys out there in a real, actual preseason game?
Yeah, it's definitely one of the biggest challenges, I'd say, to training camp this year. We've tried to put the team in certain situations and simulate competition the best that we could in a controlled environment. We had a couple scrimmages. We had a couple series that were live. We've been out there, we've been tackling, we've been doing some of those fundamentals, and certainly as risky as it is, it's also important. There's no way we could expect to go into the first game without making sure that we're doing some of those things that are going to come up in the game from the physical standpoint of it. But I think the biggest concern really is going to be special teams. I think those plays, the speed and the space of those plays are just so hard to simulate in practice. Certainly, in the preseason games, you can get to see a little bit of that. You can evaluate it, and as much as we try to get those situations in practice full speed, it's just a little bit different in the game. So I think that'll be an interesting challenge for us.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here